All right, we're back with the end of day PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports. Let's get into it. All right, so for Bitcoin futures, you will notice something interesting, and that is that we have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading with a bearish trend momentum reading. So the target would be the bottom of the Kumo cloud here, and that's at the 27,300 level. All right, so we're looking at about a 3,000 point drop to come here forthwith in the Bitcoin futures. Next up, we have here the silver futures. And if you take a look here at silver, silver did try to make another attempt at an upward run. And our initial target is still $24, followed by the $25 top of the Kumo cloud. And you got a bullish trend momentum reading. So you're green lit on all three time frames here. So we're expecting that silver is going to make a real run. The only question is, once it hits that 24, can it push to 25, or is it going to run out of steam? So we're still waiting to see what silver is going to do there. Next up is nat gas, still in a locked-in bear market. Nothing has changed there. Still also have the bearish trend momentum reading. Next up, we got the Dow future. So the Dow had a little bit of a rally today, and we're still in the sell the rally mode here in the Dow. Still in the sell the rally mode. So once again, we are waiting for this market to fall down because we got the bearish negative bot check here. And I believe that the market is about to see another big down move. The crash alert from the day before only gave you a minor downside production before reversing. So I believe that the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 33,000 is still the target. It's still in play because of the bearish trend momentum reading. The only thing that will change the outlook of the current algo chart is for the market to re-lock in on the bull trend. The trend needs to reclaim the price action. And so far, it hasn't done that. We're still looking at a sell the rally with this bearish trend momentum reading. And the sideways market action is not helping out the bullish perspective at all. But always keep in mind the market can always relock in. The price action can be reclaimed by the trend itself. But for now, and it's been a while, we still have this short-term top in place, and the market has not taken that out. Even with today's rally, it didn't do it. Even yesterday's rally was really a muted rally. It wasn't a real strong rally. Even if you look at today, no. So we still have the bearish trend momentum reading still locked in. So we're still looking at the sell the rally mode in the Dow. All right, next up we have the NASDAQ 100. So right now it's looking and acting just like the Dow. We still got this bearish trend momentum reading. Can the market relock in, and can the trend reclaim the price action? Yes, it can. But as long as we have this bearish trend momentum reading and this negative bot check that we have not gotten the downward slope yet, that's still pending. So we're still in sell the rally mode until the trend reclaims the price action. It's looking like it may not be able to do that. So that we're at a dangerous time here, looking at making a possible double top in both the Dow and the NASDAQ 100. So very interesting turn of events here so far. Next up, we have gold. So looking at gold, gold is still also has a bearish trend momentum reading. And we do have this negative bot check. We haven't gotten that downward slope, but we know it is coming because of the negative bot check. So we're still waiting for gold. The 1900 zone is still the psychological support. And so far it is held, but I think the real test is coming. And that's when the market's going to blow right past it and go into a free fall status. Next up is the S&P 500. So the S&P also has a bearish trend momentum reading. After hitting the 52-week high, the market put in a short-term top. Can the trend reclaim the price action? Of course it can. But has it done so? No, it has not. It has not done that. We still have a bearish trend momentum reading. And until that comes off, the market's still in the sell the rally mode. Next up, we got crude oil. So crude oil is now officially off neutralized, and it is running topside. So now we have a bear market rally underway in oil with a bullish trend momentum reading, no longer neutralized. So we'll see what the market is able to do from here. It is wide open right now, wide open to the top side. You don't see major resistance until you get back to the $83, $84 range. So that is our upside initial target now for oil, is around $83 to $84 before we see any type of resistance or running out of steam on the bear market rally. So oil looks to be ready now as it's come off of neutralize. So interesting turn of events on the oil. Looking at the Russell, which has been still the weakest of the indices, we've now switched to a bullish trend momentum reading and a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And the positive bot check has now managed to come into play. We're starting to get that upward breath. So perhaps the stock indices will be reclaimed by the trend, because this now is a counter trend move with the the Russell switching from just a locked in bear market now to a bear market rally. The market is finally able to achieve the beginning of a bear market rally. So the first initial upside target for this move is at the 2000 level. So once it hits the 2000, that's going to be the first resistance, and we'll see what the Russell's able to do now. But looking bullish now on the Russell. Looking at the US dollar index, it has a bullish trend momentum reading still. Now it's testing the lower end of the range. 101 is your support, and the market is testing that support, and it looks like it is in a free fall to come down and test that. But as long as the bullish trend momentum reading is here, the market's still going to be in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode, depending on how much volume and velocity to the downside this market gets. In the next couple of days, this market could be reclaimed. The trend could reclaim the price action. We could go back to a bearish trend momentum reading and a locked in bear market in the US dollar index. So that would bode well for the euro and give it a lot of power. Ethereum futures, just like the Bitcoin futures, bearish trend momentum reading. We had a crash alert coming into today. We didn't get any downside production, and this is just day one. So tomorrow will be day two, but we do still are expecting lower prices here in the Ethereum. I think the downside initial target is going to be between that 1700 and 1650-ish level. So definitely be on the lookout there on the Ethereum. Crossy roads is what's happening now with a lot of these markets. They have met a trend inflection point. So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of price action we get out of this. It looks like the longer term trends are attempting to reclaim the price action, and that is a bullish sentiment for the market. So looking very, very, very interesting. Just the Dow and the S&P needs to get that, needs to get a bullish trend momentum reading, because right now it's still negative. Even with today's rally, it's still negative on the Dow and the S&P 500. As far as the NASDAQ, same thing. You still have a negative trend momentum reading. The only one that is officially turned bullish is the Russell. So, and that's been the weakest of all the indices. An argument can be made that the market was just waiting for the Russell to catch up, and that's a possibility. So one more upside push could be coming in the markets, and then we'll see where we go from there. So very interesting turn of events for the market. So we'll keep watching, and we'll be ready to pounce once the markets are ready for us to do so. So remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.